Unveiled on the eve of 2023 Monterey Car Week, the Zenvo Aurora is a milestone moment. Aurora marks the lightest and most powerful road car Zenvo Automotive has ever produced, while also marking the start of a new era for the Danish brand, with a ground-up, all-new design of hypercar, with a genuine no-compromise approach to performance. Named after and the lightweight, fast, and beautiful nature of the rare light phenomenon, Aurora Borealis, the Zenvo Aurora is designed with driving pleasure in mind. An unfiltered connection from the driver's seat to the road. Built on an all-new ZM1 modular monocoque design from Zenvo, developed with carbon structure experts managing composites, every parameter is maximized to the threshold of limitations and compromise. As such, and to ensure no compromise between comfort and track focus, Aurora launches with two different approaches launched simultaneously. Each meet the uncompromising brief, while offering owners the option of which style of driving and design they prefer. The aggressively styled Zenvo Aurora Agil is complemented by the beautifully elegant Zenvo Aurora Tur. Both models feature a flowing, aerodynamically led, chassis design, managing and channeling airflow cleanly over, under, and through the structure itself. The clean lines of the Zenvo Aurora Tur are a grand touring variant, with a beautifully sculpted exterior and dynamics set up for stability and comfortable road driving. In contrast, the Agil body steel follows the same simplistic and elegant design philosophy, but is a more extreme translation, as the bodywork cleverly manages airflow. This delivers high levels of downforce, with a clear focus on track driving. The heart of all Zenvo Aurora models is the 6.6-liter quad-turbocharged V12 engine, developed by MAHLE Powertrain. Producing 1,250 brake horsepower and revving to 9,800 RPM, this bespoke powerplant is a 90-degree hot V configuration, mid-mounted behind the cockpit. It is then enhanced further by a lightweight electric motor system, generating up to an extra 600 brake horsepower depending on drivetrain configuration. The rear-wheel drive system in the Agil features a single integrated electric motor, generating 200 brake horsepower, while the four-wheel drive setup, standard on the Tur and optional on the Agil, adds a further electric motor to each of the front wheels to offer 1,850 brake horsepower. The result seamlessly blends instant power and torque, delivering naturally aspirated engine-style throttle response, and make this powertrain the most powerful V12 engine ever fitted to a road car. The engine will benefit from the use of MAHLE jet ignition system, which has been incorporated into the design to enable the engine to operate without the need for overfueling for component protection across the entire engine operating range. This has become a requirement for the newly announced Euro 7 legislation. The all-aluminium construction along with Zenvo's carbon fiber expertise will deliver an overall compact and lightweight unit, weighing less than 260 kilograms, 575 pounds. Fitted with a 7-speed hybridized gearbox, generating 150 kilowatts of power, the unit integrates an electric reverse and engine start in place of a traditional start motor, providing weight and efficiency gains. The single-shaft gearbox makes gear changes smoother, while electronic gear shift dampening can be adjusted via the controls in the cabin. Bespoke gearing and gear change mapping will ensure that the gear change characteristics for the two models will differ dramatically. Agil will feature very involving, more mechanical gear changes, similar to a sequential gearbox familiar to more track-focused models. Tur, on the other hand, will be a much smoother transition through the power band. The transmission includes an E-differential, while each of the E-motors produces 150 kilowatts of power. With one motor mounted within the gearbox in both drivetrain configurations, a further motor is then located on each of the front wheels for the four-wheel drive setup. The front motors act as an electric torque vectoring system, generating an output in the region of 400 kilowatts. Combined, the E-motor arrangement generate between 200 brake horsepower and 600 brake horsepower of instant power, acting as torque fill while the turbos spool up. Built around the same chassis and powertrain, the Agil and Tur are set up very differently, with a separate focus for the drivers. With a more aerodynamically aggressive stance and profile, Agil is the lighter weight, more track-focused model, featuring underbody aerodynamics and a high-level rear wing with air brake function. The drivetrain sends all power through to the rear wheels as standard, while a four-wheel drive option is available. The inside of the cabin is stripped of comforts and unnecessary luxuries, with the carbon chassis exposed in several areas, while ultra-lightweight technical material is used to upholster the seats and select sections of the doors and dashboard. With this weight-saving approach, the Agil weighs in at less than 1,300 kilograms, 2,866 pounds. The more aggressive design delivers enhanced levels of downforce, producing 880 kilograms, 1,940 pounds of downforce at 155 miles per hour, 250 kilometers per hour, and a top speed of 227 miles per hour, 365 kilometers per hour. The elegant lines of the Zenvo Aurora Tur manage the flow of air over, under, and through the monocoque extremely efficiently, creating a more efficient flow through the air with a lower drag coefficient than its more track-focused sibling. Underbody aerodynamics are complemented by active rear wing ducts, providing enhanced stability levels. Beyond this, the design combines with a standard four-wheel drive system, adding to the grip levels, and much easier access to harness and exploit the power available. While the addition to the drivetrain increases the overall weight by 150 kilograms, 330 pounds, to around 1,450 kilograms, 3,197 pounds, the more aerodynamically efficient shape will accelerate onto a top speed of 280 miles per hour, 450 kilometers per hour. The cabin is appointed with high specification, tactile materials and increased levels of soundproofing, producing a more traditional luxury GT environment for the occupants, hence the name, Tur, Danish for touring. Production of both Zenvo Aurora models will commence in 2025, with each model hand-built at the Zenvo headquarters in Presto, Denmark. That's all for this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.